Alright, very good then. Alright, well, now we fixed our video problem. This is Celtic Fox from East Coast Mods. We're going to be doing our first unbagging of a product that we just received. We're doing this for one of our members, War Sam Eagle. Yeah, good shout out to you there, War Sam Eagle. We're going to do your mod for you, and this is one of the products you requested us to do a review on. So we're going to do that. So what we have here, the product is called a Thermal Star Thermometer Fan Bus Display Unit. Let me bring this in real quick so you guys can see. Basically what it does is monitors your fans and your temp speeds. It does not control the fan speeds. You cannot set the fan speeds in this. This just simply gives you an accurate readout of fan display and temperature display of the things. So one of the things that it does have, let me bring this up here a little bit. I don't know if you can read that or not. It is a backlit display, LCD display. It can also display colors of blue, red, green, and so forth. It does have flash color available in one mode as well. It has a large display. The range is from 0 to 90 degrees Celsius. It says without battery, I don't know why. 4 sets of temperature probes and 4 sets of alarm temperature. So for each temperature probe, you can set its own alarm. The unit is a 12-volt unit. The power, again, says without battery. Test range is from 0 to 90 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Fahrenheit to 194 degrees Fahrenheit. It also has an accuracy of plus and minus 1 degree Celsius. The measure period is every 2 seconds. So this is how it came. Obviously frozen CPU, great service, guys. I ordered this on Friday of last week. I got it here today, it's Monday. So I got that in the mail very quickly. Again, frozen CPU, very good service, very good company. It didn't come in the mail like this. It came in a box with some other parts I have, which I'll do review later. Do some reviews on later. For right now, let's just take a look at this. Let's see what we got in here. All right. So first thing, so we have, of course, the manual. Like I said, I went over what the display looks like at the bottom, and what the back looks like. Using kind of an example. It lists the different modes here on this sheet right here of what you can do. Again, if I bring the camera in a little bit closer, it says Thermal Star 7 Backlight Illuminated Thermometer Fan Bus. So again, this does not adjust your speed of your fans. It can alert you if there is a high temperature, and then you can adjust your fans accordingly and so forth. Some more information here on this side of the unit in my camera. I'm using my cell phone mounted on a tripod, so obviously it's going to be a little different than a regular camera. Up here, it tells you the size of the fan of the hole that you need to cut, which is 33.2 millimeters by 70.0 millimeters. In the video down below, I'll leave you a link to frozen CPU. You can buy the drive bay where this can mount into. It obviously tells you not to put the thermal probes directly on the CPU die or the CPU cooler directly. So that's something you must watch out for, because otherwise you can cause a short in your system. If you open up the manual, no, nothing on the back side, just on the front, but nothing on the back. So that's nothing there. Let's take a look at the unit real quick. Again, a little tag from Frozen CPU. Thumbs up, guys. Great job over there. Now, one thing I noticed about the unit when I was looking at it earlier, a little tag over the display saying Made in Taiwan. No big deal. Let's look at the front real quick. Then we have the backlight button. We have the enter button and set alarm button. We have a mode button and the Celsius and Fahrenheit button up here to switch those out. Looking at the back of the unit, let's spin this around, see if we can get this in the light. Yeah. We have the temperature probes, which are right here. We have the, go this way with it, We have the 4 connectors for the fans right here. They are 3-pin. They are not PWM connectors, so they are 3-pin only right here. We have the power connector to power the display unit. It is also revision A, which you see here. These temperature probes can be disconnected very easily, just pull them right off. I'll just set down the unit for a minute, take a look. Now the temperature probes are 2-pin, as you can see here, 2-pin. So if you have a coolant or a phobia temperature probe for your water cooling, and it has a 2-prong type of connector like this, you can use that. One thing I noticed about this that I did not like is that there's no covers over these thermal probes. They came in the package just like that. There's also no thermal tape to attach them to the places where you want to put them in your case. That was a concern for me as well. Looking at the power adapter, it is a large 4-pin Molex right here, and it does have a pass-through Molex, which is right here. So you plug one in into your power supply, the other end gives you the ability to plug in other things. The cable for the power is not sleeved, but that's not a problem. You can just simply pull it off the back, like you can see there. Bring it up a little closer. You can see the 2 little tabs. Means that you can't put this plug in backwards, which is a good thing because some people sometimes may do that. So that's a plus there. The cable is about probably 2.5 feet long, the power cable, not sleeved, but again, anybody who has solid sleeve can do that. The temperature probes, which I have here, I have measured out. They are very, very long. They are approximately 154.4 centimeters, or approximately 5 feet in length. So they are very, very, very long. Very long indeed. Almost the length of both my arms stretched out. So if we look at the back of this one more time, you have, if you look here at the bottom, you have temp 1, 2, 3, and 4, which also corresponds with fans 1, 2, 3, and 4 at the top. PCO buzzers for your alarm are there. And the blue button, so if you want to set, let's say, the display unit to be on default for Celsius, you press the button. If you wanted to display it in Fahrenheit for a default when it comes on, you press the button and it will switch between those 2 modes. Again, it's really small. Using my ruler here, let's see, the size of the actual display is approximately about 3/4 of an inch in height. And then if you're looking at the width of the display, it is approximately just under 1.5 inches in display. It has, again, the top part of the display is your temperature control, and the bottom part of your display is your RPMs of your fans that you have there. So this is Celtic Phonics, and I was reviewing the Thermostar 7 backlit thermometer fan bus display unit. It's found on frozencpu.com, and it goes for $19.99 USD current price. Prices may change and they vary at any time, but this is a little unit if you want to just to display your temps and things. Again, it has a nice light, the lights light up. We'll put this in a test rig and we'll check it out. We'll see what it's like in our second video, and we'll give it a further review and see how it does. One last note, the buttons do feel very rubbery to the feel, to the touch. Pushing them, it feels like you're pushing down on the keys of a membrane keyboard. Just to keep that in note, if it's something that you like or don't like, that's what those buttons are like. So again, it's a simple controller, plastic housing. The tabs are what holds it in place when it's mounted in a hole. The space between the actual tab and the front part of the display is approximately around 1/8 of an inch, just so you know. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it's a pretty simple controller. All it does is a display. It's just a display. It's not a controller. It's a simple display unit. You can put it in your front bezel. of your display case, or you can take an MP5 recorder drive bay and you can cut the hole to the size that you need and just snap it in place, and it will be perfect, and it will work perfectly. All right, so that's the unboxing of the Thermostar thermometer and fan bus display unit. Please like and subscribe, and more videos are coming to East Coast Mods TV. You can also look for us on Facebook at facebook.com/groups/East Coast Mods, or you can tweet us at Twitter, which is at East Coast Mods TV. So go ahead and just look us up in both places, give us a shout out, let us know how we're doing, because this is our first video. We're also doing it, like I said, with my cell phone is mounted to my tripod with a rubber band, so I guess that's how we do it. YouTube only allows 15-minute videos, and we are well within the range of that. We are at approximately 11 minutes in. So this is Celtic Fox and East Coast Mods TV signing off. We'll talk to you guys later. So I can get